Would you guys believe me if I said that this was my first Dunkin' of all of 2023? Isn't that crazy? There's a chance I'm forgetting a time, but I checked my app and I think the last time I went was in November before I moved to this apartment, which just feels so crazy to me. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I am kicking off a work week in my life vlog, but a little bit more focused on how I balance having a 9-to-5 with every other aspect of my life, a little bit of Sunday prep and kind of everything in between. I feel like I need something to hold. I don't know why. But it's Sunday afternoon and I'm starting to get my mind together on things that I need to do for the work week, things I need to get done today. And I've already done a decent amount of work this morning. I had to edit a video and edit a couple of reels for brand approval. So luckily majority of that's out of the way, but I feel like I just have a lot of household things I need to do. As you can kind of see behind me, the apartment is a little bit messy, not too far gone, but I just want to tidy up before the work week starts. I want to do some laundry, clean my sheets, and then most exciting, I have a package from Petkit to unbox for Leo. They sent over their Pura Max litter box for him, which I am so excited about. They were super kind to sponsor this week's video, so I'm gonna flip you guys around in a second and we'll unbox it together. But I think Leo is gonna be so stoked. I'm stoked, so yeah. I was so excited to see an email from Petkit in my inbox because I purchased an automatic feeder from Petkit a couple years back when I first adopted Leo, and it was one of the best purchases I ever made for him. So when they reached out for this collab, it was a no-brainer for me. On the top of the litter box, there is a QR code for setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch that, figure this out, and then I'll update you guys in a sec. I haven't even finished setting it up and Leo has already jumped in, which is such a good sign. I was a little bit worried, not that he'd be scared of it, I guess, but I just feel like any type of change for cats like that, you're not ever 100% sure how they're gonna react, but he is sniffing away. The setup for that was actually super easy. I think I struggled more with the automatic feeder somehow, but as you can see here, it just links to their app and you can check in through your phone on how often he's using the toilet, if it needs to be scooped again. There's manual modes, there's automatic automations you can set up, and it just tracks everything for you, so you really get a better glance into your pet's health. That was one of the biggest selling points for me, was that knowing anywhere at any time, whether I'm running late for work or I'm on vacation, I can always check in on my phone and see how he's doing, because even if I have a pet sitter or, you know, whatever, I just always worry, and knowing that I can see that he's eating and pooping, it just reassures me that he's doing okay. Pura Max does have 3 alternative cleaning modes and has the option to automatically pause if it detects that a cat is nearby. The smart spray that you guys saw me install helps eliminate any odors, and the entire system just helps prevent any scooping and mess in the home. So like I said, I am super excited to add this into Leo's routine. He is adjusting a lot quicker to it than I thought he would, to be honest. So I'm excited for him. If any of you are interested, I will leave a link down below. Massive thank you again to Petkit for working with me on this week's video. I think now that that's set up, I want to really focus in on cleaning up the apartment and kind of doing a mini reset before the work week. I have a lot of recycling behind me from unboxing the litter box, and then just some that has piled up throughout the week. So I think I'm gonna get started with that and then throw in some laundry, clean up the apartment a little bit, and I'll check in with you guys after. I feel like I'm finally hitting a wall for the day. I don't know where I got any energy from today, because I only got two and a half hours of sleep last night. So I don't know where that massive second wind of energy came from, but I'm definitely crashing now. I do feel like I got a lot done today though. I think the apartment's in a good place. I got a lot of Instagram reel, YouTube editing videos done. So that feels good to check off. I do have one more freelance project I was hoping to wrap up tonight, but I just don't think I have it in me. I might try to get to the office a little bit earlier tomorrow and do it before work hours, just because I feel like sometimes sitting at my desk, I'm more productive, just as like a placebo effect thing. Like I'm sitting at the desk, I'm just kind of more in the zone, I guess, than when I'm laying in bed working on it. So I might do that, but I think I'm gonna wrap up today's portion of the vlog here and pick it back up in the morning. I feel like this was a good Sunday reset and we're in a good place for the work week. I just got home from work and I stopped at Trader Joe's on the way home because I wanted to make dinner tonight. I feel like I haven't made myself a real dinner in a while now and I just needed some form of structure in my day. So I went ahead and stopped there, and then when I was walking up to my unit, I saw that everybody had these tucked in their door, and I assumed it was a key at first because that felt the most logical, even though on second thought that feels like a big security risk. But it's actually this toilet tank leak kit, which I've never seen before. I'm wondering if there's an issue in the building or it's just preventative, but I guess I'll do this tonight in case there is a leak in the building and it wasn't just randomly passed out. I feel so disgusting from walking to the Trader Joe's and then walking home with all my groceries, but for dinner tonight I was thinking something super simple, just like a lemony garlic orzo with chicken. In hindsight, I should have gotten a vegetable, but I didn't feel like one, to be honest. Like I didn't feel like cooking a vegetable tonight, so I picked up some thin sliced chicken breast. I'm gonna try to make probably half of this tonight and then half either tomorrow or Thursday. I picked up a kombucha. This is in the Trilogy flavor. I'm not following a recipe or anything tonight, so this is a meal purely off vibes. So I picked up some chives, a couple of lemons, and then I found this really tiny shallot, which I feel like is just the perfect little one portion, one meal serving, and then a regular clove of garlic, some orzo like I mentioned, and then everything else in here was just random picks or things that I needed in the house. I picked up a refill of cinnamon for my coffees in the morning, a thing of their bottled green tea, which, as you guys know, is one of my favorites. I picked up some of this green tea mochi for dessert. And then last but not least, I just wanted to try these. I feel like this is certainly not a healthy snack, but I saw them and it just really reminded me of my childhood. I feel like I was a big Cheeto Puff girl growing up and they looked really good. Like I said, definitely not the healthiest snack to have in the house, but they just looked really good. And then, actually I lied, I also picked up a refill of goat cheese. This is my favorite cheese to have in the house. I love it with crackers or in salads. I feel like it just is super universal and I end up using it for a lot. I did fail to pick up crackers, but there's like a little corner store on the corner near my apartment and they sell my favorite crackers anyway, so I'll probably just end up going there. But my total came to just under $30, so not great, but not horrific for groceries these days, I feel. It's a little bit before 8 p.m. I'm about to head out to the gym, which I haven't done in a couple of weeks. I'm definitely feeling anxious about getting back in a studio and just doing anything because I feel like I'm so out of shape right now and I just feel like swollen and bloated because I haven't been working out, so I need to prioritize it. It's felt like a daunting thing to do for the last couple of weeks, but I'm testing out this new workout set from Abercrombie and I wanted to show you guys because I was super curious about it. This is from their YP
B line, which is your personal best. And I ordered both pieces in a small. I ordered a couple of sizes, and these are the ones that fit me the best. So just like a square neck sports bra, and then the leggings. These are also in a small and in the 7/8 length with the short option. And as you can see, there's still like a pretty full length option on me. I'm so out of breath from taking my inhaler. Apologies if this clip has been super hard to listen to, but I'm really impressed with the quality so far. I've only worn this to like run errands or hang out around the house, so I'll keep you guys posted after I wash it and wear it a couple more times. But on a first impression or second impression, I guess, I do really like it, and I feel like it's reasonable quality for the price point. I think these are on sale right now, so I'll leave them linked down below with my sizing, but so far so good. Outfit of the day before I head out for the workday. This top is from Banana Republic. It's one of my favorites. I feel like it's a good conservative work top. I really like the detailing on the sleeve and how it has these kind of puff sleeves. I feel like I always get a lot of compliments when I wear this. And then just my everyday average belt and pant combo from Express. I'm wearing these Nike Air Force Ones because I have a networking coffee at 9:15 this morning, so I'm gonna go walk over to that before heading over to my office. But yeah, very basic, standard, simple outfit, but I feel like that's my everyday go-tos, to be honest, or just like easy mix and match staple pieces. So I'm gonna pack up my bag and then head over to that coffee, and I'll probably check in with you guys either at the office or when I get home. I need to learn to talk without raising my eyebrows because I don't want to get Botox, but this situation is so bad. And I know that it's worse right now because I'm dehydrated. So it's just like showing all of the lines that would normally not be a sunken in because I'm dehydrated, but it's just out of control right now. But anyway, it's Saturday morning. I didn't vlog too much of the end of the work week just because it was kind of a shit show till the end, to be honest. But I'm determined to have a good, relaxing kind of self-care weekend. So I stayed in last night, which I feel like was a big part of that, not going out or drinking and just giving myself time to actually rest. But I think I'm gonna take the bus down to the Tidal Basin, or I think it's called Haynes Point, something like that. And just do some cherry blossom sightseeing because I've seen them in the neighborhoods, obviously, but I haven't done the cliche like Tidal Basin or anything like that. And then I might try to find a little treat after, like coffee, donuts, something fun, and we'll go from there.
Back home from my adventure. It was a little bit more of a flop than I thought it would be, just because I assumed that they would close Haynes Point to traffic like they usually do, I think. Any other time I've been there, maybe it was just coincidence, after the first point where you can turn around, they close off the road, and I was really hopeful that they would do that again because I feel like it would have just managed traffic better, and it would have been such a more serene vibe to just be in the street with the cherry blossoms compared to like people with their windows down, yelling across the cars, yelling at like random people trying to bike. Like, it was just more chaotic than I was hoping. But I think I took a good path. I took the bus down to like Metro Center area kind of, and then walked across the mall a little bit down to Haynes Point, then back up to LaFont Plaza by the wharf, and then took the metro to McPherson Square because I thought that Compass on the corner was going to be open, but I just wasn't thinking that everything downtown is usually closed on Saturdays and Sundays because it's so business heavy in the CBD. So that was kind of a flop, and then I walked over to Scott Circle from there and then just kind of strolled home after that. So I definitely got some good steps in, but I'm back home now. I have a couple of freelance projects and just some video editing that I need to knock out, so I figured I'd show you guys the behind the scenes of this one freelance project I'm working on because I feel like I never get to show you guys any of my like work stuff. It's a little bit difficult to see, but this is a logo concept that I came up with for one of my freelance clients. They do a lot of tours in the Georgetown area for flowers, sweets, art walks, stuff like that. So there were originally 2 more sketches of concepts here, but this was the one that the client decided to move forward with. So I'm going to take the next couple of minutes to just clean it up a little bit more, go in and do all of the like detail work, like smoothing this out a little bit more and just really fine tuning it before putting it in a logo package for them. But I'm really excited about this, and I think it's going to piece together really well. It should be live in the next like week or 2, so hopefully in the next vlog I can update you guys with the final package. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again to Petkit for sponsoring this week's video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.